Hello, kids! Welcome to the Baba Kids channel. Let's learn about 50 sea animals together. Whale shark. The whale shark is the biggest fish in the ocean, but don't worry, it's super gentle. It eats tiny plankton and small fish by filtering water through its huge mouth. Even though it's enormous, it's friendly and safe for divers to swim near. Dolphin. Dolphins are very smart sea animals and love to play with their friends. They use clicking and whistling sounds to talk to each other underwater. Dolphins can swim fast and often jump high above the water. Dugong. Dugongs are gentle sea animals that are sometimes called sea cows. They eat seagrass from the ocean floor and spend most of their time grazing underwater. Blue whale. The blue whale is the largest animal on Earth, even bigger than dinosaurs. It eats tiny shrimp-like animals called krill by taking huge gulps of water. Stingray. Stingrays are flat sea animals that glide through the water like they are flying. They usually hide under the sand to stay safe from predators. Grouper. Groupers are big, strong fish that live around coral reefs and rocky areas. They have large mouths and can swallow smaller fish in one quick gulp. Yellow tang. The yellow tang is a bright yellow fish that lives in warm coral reefs. It uses its small mouth to nibble algae off rocks and coral. Yellow tangs help keep reefs healthy by cleaning away extra algae. Seahorse. Seahorses are tiny fish that swim upright and look like little horses. They use their curly tails to hold onto plants so they don't drift away. Jellyfish. Jellyfish are soft, wobbly sea animals that look like floating umbrellas. They don't have bones, a heart, or even a brain. Some jellyfish have tentacles that can sting to catch food and stay safe. Seal. Seals are playful marine mammals that love to swim and dive in cold oceans. They have thick blubber to keep their bodies warm in icy water. Shrimp. Shrimp are small sea animals with long bodies and tiny legs that help them swim. They use their feelers, called antennae, to sense the world around them. Starfish. Starfish are sea animals shaped like stars and usually have 5 arms. They move slowly using tiny tube feet on the underside of their bodies. Amazing fact, a starfish can regrow an arm if it gets lost. Angelfish. Angelfish are colorful reef fish with flat bodies and long, flowing fins. They swim gracefully around corals and rocks in warm ocean waters. Atlantic bluefin tuna. The Atlantic bluefin tuna is a powerful, fast-swimming fish that travels across entire oceans. It has a streamlined body that helps it move quickly through the water. Squid. Squid are amazing sea animals with long bodies, big eyes, and 10 arms. They can squirt ink into the water to confuse predators and escape. Walrus. Walruses are big marine mammals with long tusks and lots of whiskers. They use their tusks to help pull themselves onto ice and to defend themselves. Clownfish. Clownfish are small, bright orange fish with white stripes. They live safely among sea anemones, which protect them with their stinging tentacles. Sea bunny. The sea bunny is a tiny sea slug that looks like a fluffy little rabbit. Its ears are actually sensory organs that help it smell and taste the water. Black marlin. The black marlin is one of the fastest fish in the ocean and a powerful swimmer. It has a long, spear-like bill that helps it slash through schools of fish. Sea turtle. Sea turtles are ancient reptiles that have lived in the ocean since the time of dinosaurs. They use their strong flippers to swim long distances across the sea. Blue dragon. The blue dragon is a tiny, bright blue sea slug that looks like a floating dragon. Amazing fact, the blue dragon can store the jellyfish's sting and use it for its own defense. Yeti crab. The Yeti crab is a strange, deep-sea crab with hairy-looking claws. The hair on its claws helps grow bacteria that the crab uses for food. Horseshoe crab. The horseshoe crab is an ancient sea creature that has lived on Earth for over 400 million years. Horseshoe crabs come to beaches to lay their eggs in the sand. Hammerhead shark. The hammerhead shark has a wide, hammer-shaped head that helps it see better. Its eyes are on the sides of its head, giving it a great wide view of the ocean. Wolf eel. The wolf eel looks like a scary eel, but it is actually a type of fish. It has strong jaws and teeth that help it crush crabs and sea urchins. Hairy frogfish. The hairy frogfish is a master of camouflage and looks just like a fuzzy sponge or rock. It uses a tiny fishing rod-like lure on its head to attract prey. Garden eel. Garden eels are small, thin fish that live in sandy burrows on the ocean floor. They poke their heads out of the sand to catch tiny food drifting by. Ringed seal. Ringed seals are small Arctic seals with dark bodies covered with light ring-shaped spots. They live around sea ice and use their strong claws to keep breathing holes open. Crab. Crabs are sea animals with hard shells, strong claws, and 10 legs. Crabs use their claws to grab food and protect themselves from danger. Kryinoid. Kryinoids are ancient sea animals that look like underwater flowers. They use their feathery arms to catch tiny food floating in the water. Leafy Sea Dragon. The leafy sea dragon is a beautiful sea creature that looks just like floating seaweed. Its leafy body parts help it hide from predators in kelp forests. Lobster. Lobsters are ocean animals with hard shells, long antennae, and strong claws. They walk along the sea floor and use their claws to catch food and protect themselves. Longhorn Cowfish. The longhorn cowfish is a bright yellow fish with long horn-like spikes on its head. Its box-shaped body helps protect it from predators in coral reefs. Manta Ray. Manta rays are huge, graceful sea animals that look like they are flying underwater. Manta rays eat tiny plankton and are gentle giants of the ocean. Mantis Shrimp. The mantis shrimp is a small but powerful sea creature with amazing eyesight. It can see more colors than humans and has super fast punching claws. Beluga Whale. The beluga whale is called the canary of the sea because it makes many fun sounds like whistles and clicks. Its body is bright white, and it can turn its head side to side. Belugas live in very cold Arctic waters. Lionfish. Lionfish have long, beautiful fins that look like fans, but their spines are venomous, so other animals must be careful. Fiddler Crab. Fiddler crabs have one large claw that looks like a tiny violin, while the other claw is small. They wave the big claw to communicate and attract a mate. Nautilus. Nautiluses have beautiful spiral shells and many tiny tentacles. They swim slowly in the deep ocean and are very ancient sea animals. Penguin. Penguins are seabirds that can't fly, but they are excellent swimmers. They live in cold places and waddle around in groups. Orca. Orcas are toothed whales with bold black and white colors. They live in groups and hunt together in very smart ways. Sea urchin. Sea urchins are round and covered with sharp spines for protection. They move slowly along the ocean floor while eating tiny algae. Octopus. Octopuses have 8 flexible arms with strong suckers. They are very intelligent, can change color to camouflage, and squirt dark ink to escape from danger. Sea cucumber. Sea cucumbers are long and soft, like ocean cucumbers. They move slowly along the seafloor while eating tiny leftover bits of food. Basking Shark. Basking sharks are one of the largest sharks in the world. Even with their huge mouths, they only eat tiny plankton while swimming slowly. Sea lion. Sea lions have strong front flippers that help them move easily on land. They live in groups and are often seen playing in the water. Sunfish. Sunfish are large, round, and flat with small fins on their sides. They swim slowly and are often seen sunbathing near the surface after deep dives. Thank you for watching the Bob Ha Kids channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye!